y'all, I'm Deborah. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today is my update for the Women Who Rock panning project. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab project. It was started by Ruth Foley, Cece from the Diva Next Door, and Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty. Their information to be down in the description box as well. If you haven't seen them, go check them out and see the work that they're doing. Okay, so this project is running from August 26th to August 26th. That is Women's Equality Day, and it's just to bring light on some of the accomplishments of women, and both in the arts and in science and politics and just in the world. All right, so my first product that I want to talk about is for Marie Curie. And this was a newly discovered product. She was the discoverer of radium, as well as having done a lot of other research with other radioactive materials. For that one, I had brought in something that was newly discovered to me, which was the Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer by Pharmacy. And it sits in a little container like this. It smells faintly of honey. It's not heavily scented, so if you don't like heavily scented, this is a really good product. I brought it in to finish. I am not finished yet, but I have certainly made a lot of progress. I'm figuring probably by the end of the year this one should be. Maybe. I'm thinking 6 to 8 weeks on that one. So that one will be staying in. The second product that is in is my Ulta eye primer, something that gives me confidence for Helen Reddy. I've not worn as much eye shadow lately, so I've not made a lot of progress on it, but you can see I have made some. And so this will be staying in. It has been in for a total of 70 uses, so it'll be in a while. It will be in quite a while. All right, the third product is for Frida Pop Culture, or a Latina brand. I brought in this liquid blush by Rare Beauty. That's Selena Gomez line. I brought it in the shade Bliss. It's kind of a peachy pink, and it does not take much. This may be the only liquid blush I ever buy for the rest of my life, because it does not take much, and you either don't get enough or you get way too much. Yeah, it's either one or the other. It's hard to get a moderate amount, but it is a nice neutral. When you get it on, it's a nice neutral blush. It's not glowy, which makes me really happy because I'm not into glow and glitter. I like it. It's in here for 20 uses. I have used it 6 times, so it will be staying in for a while longer. All right, for Rachel Platten, she recorded the fight song. And so this was something you fight to open or fight to use up. And for me, that's the stupid Tarte Shape Tape. It wasn't the right color, but I have finished it, and it is done. Got windowing all over the place, and so it is going away. I'm happy with that. I don't feel the need to buy Shape Tape anymore. Been there, done that, and check it off the list. All right, so the last one, the fifth product is for Martina McBride. This one's for the girls, something that makes you feel beautiful. Something that makes me feel beautiful is a good foundation. And so I brought in the Urban Decay Stay Naked matte version of the foundation. And I brought it in here, and I am down to here. I was also using trying to use up a tinted sunscreen that I use as a foundation a lot of times last month. So this one should be going faster as of next month. I don't know that I'll use it up in a month. Let's hope not. But it'll have more regular progress. I do like it. Do I like it as much as the Dior Forever Matte? No, but I am still looking for a high quality, cruelty-free foundation that will give me that look. And this is as close as I have come so far. So at this point, I will probably, unless somebody comes up with a really, really great suggestion, I will probably repurchase this one whenever it is done, because I really like it. That one is coming in to finish. And I like that I can see very clearly on it. It settles really well, and I can see real clearly how much is left. So that leaves me one slot to bring in a new product to replace the Shape Tape. And I've already rolled to select my product for the month, and I rolled Jane Goodall. And so Jane Goodall was a primatologist, anthropologist who has done a lot of research into chimpanzees. I think she's about 80 years old now, but she was the first one to really go and do a lot of research with chimpanzees, looking at their social structures, and was the first one to realize that, yeah, that they actually use tools for hunting for food. They would actually use tools to get insects out of the termite. They would eat termites, and they would use tools to get them out of the termite mound. She was the first one also. Interestingly, chimpanzees are the only, they actually have war, that one group will go kill the other group just to leave them for dead so they can have their territory. Yes, hello. My son's cat down here is claiming his territory. What do you want? Okay. Interesting story about Jane Goodall. She was in Africa doing her chimpanzee thing, and Gary Larson, who did the cartoon series The Far Side, and if you know about Gary Larson's cartoons, he often had animals doing very human kinds of things. And so in this little cartoon, one chimpanzee is pulling a very long blonde hair off of another one with, "You've been grooming with that Jane Goodall again, haven't you?" And so the Jane Goodall Foundation in England found it very offensive and started a lawsuit against Gary Larson, that it was, whatever they wanted to call it. And Jane Goodall got back from England, and she was quite amused by the whole thing. So they dropped the lawsuit on her word, and ended up Gary Larson licensed that picture, that cartoon, to t-shirts, and all the proceeds from those shirts went to the Jane Goodall Foundation to help to stabilize the chimpanzee population in Tanzania. I thought that was an interesting story. All right, so for Jane Goodall, the prompt for her is a cruelty-free product, and I am bringing in a perfume, believe it or not. After all the perfumes I've done this year, I'm bringing in a perfume from the company Nest Fragrances New York. They are, last time I got something from them, it had both the PETA logo on it and the Leaping Bunny certification logo on it. So this is a travel spray that I have of their fragrance Wisteria Blue. It is a very lovely, kind of nice floral scent. I like florals. I prefer florals. And I am bringing this in for 20 uses. After the 20 uses, we'll see how far down I am. Maybe, because the way they've packaged it, you can't see how much is in here at all. We'll just have to see. And I may leave it in here until it's finished. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So this one is coming in for Jane Goodall, primatologist and animal behaviorist extraordinaire. All right, guys, so that is my update for Women Who Rock, and I can't wait to see how you're doing with your selections. Can't see what stories you come up to tell about the women that you're working on right now. As you're down there looking in the description box, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit notify so you don't miss anything, whether it's here listening to me tell stories about panning or whether it's the new kind of booktube stuff that I'm doing as well, that I'm going to be moving into. Don't want to miss anything. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video.